Today, the Chancellor Rachel Reeves delivered the most shambolic budget in British history. Weeks of leaks had already removed any element of surprise from today's announcements. Every newspaper, website and gossip column had already told us what was coming. Every form of tax rise seems to have been suggested by the Treasury in the run-up to the budget. So many policy kites were flown that their strings entangled one another, so that St James's Park was hardly safe for the pelicans. Was income tax going to rise, or a mansion tax, an exit tax for non-doms, a sugar tax, an electric car tax, more fuel duty, changes to inheritance tax, an increase in capital gains tax? Proposals veritably flew out of the mouths of gossiping Downing Street insiders, creating uncertainty and, as Aldi Handane said, subduing economic activity. Yet the worst leak was on budget day itself. In a contemptible disregard for Parliament and procedure, at midday we witnessed the biggest blunder of all. The Office for Budget Responsibility, the irresponsible Office for Budget Responsibility, published its economic and fiscal outlook half an hour before the Chancellor's statement, revealing detailed forecasts and the budget's fiscal measures, prompting widespread coverage and an immediate apology. Within minutes of the ABR's mistake, live news outlets reported the leaked budget, including frozen personal tax thresholds to 2030-31, a cash ISA cut, the mansion tax changes, the two-child benefit cap being removed, and new taxes on savings, pensions and gambling. This led to immediate reactions from markets and MPs during Prime Minister's questions before the Chancellor's speech. Here is Kemi Badenoch's inspired response.
An unprecedented leak of the OBR analysis. Unbelievable. Mr. Speaker, these leaks have been so serious that even the former chief economist of the Bank of England has said, and I quote, that Labour's fiscal fandango is the single biggest reason why growth has flatlined.
The fandango. Anyway, the body founded to provide impartial fiscal analysis incompetently revealed the government's plans before the Chancellor could tell the House of Commons. The chairman of the ABR, Richard Hughes, should clearly do the right thing and resign. It's an indefensible mistake for which somebody ought to take responsibility, and the buck should surely stop with him. It's worth remembering that uncontrolled economic announcements have real effects on markets, on currency values and on interest rates. So today we saw in glorious technicolor that the people responsible for managing the nation's finances, the party that promised fiscal competence and sensible policies, could not even manage the release of its own budget. It's a government of leaks, internal fighting, public blunders and high taxation. A government for the skivers against the strivers. It's ruining the nation's economy.